I'm Yahawashi, bahasham, double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well, labor in the word and doctrine, shalom and in peace. May that be unto the elect of the nation of Israel. So, the Neuralink probed for allegedly transporting contaminated devices removed from monkey brains. And this whole shit, is completely... He's the mad scientist. Not just Elon, but E in general. It's a real life mad scientist, and you see this come to fruition. They're possibly been pushing this for time. And like-minded brothers on down, elders, bishops, and the order goes on down. They've been telling you, we've been telling you after we learned of them, and now it's coming to fruition, it's coming to a head. And if you can't see this, you're fucking blind, or you took the bag. But if you can't see this at this point, the fact that this is going to be such a prevalent technology, and it's going to cause so many people to be in error, that you must be, crazy to think that the Arabs are going to put some, what do they say, Islamic headband on you, or whatever these other doctrines tell you. If you can't see E is the devil, even Hebrew Elevation Church came on my page the other day, said neither give place to the devil. Now you might say, well, it's the spiritual devil, or it's this or it's that. You know what it is, man. You said that he was the most proud. He said he was the worst of the heathen, so on and so forth. And look, he is the devil, right? So then, says Musk's brain Charagma company faces new allegations that it failed to handle its devices safely after removing them from monkeys. And the fact that you'd even put it in a monkey proves that you're a devil, or anywhere for that matter. Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 10, a righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So if you are a righteous man, if you were such a humanitarian, egalitarian, humanist bastard, you'd be doing some caring. You'd be showing the earth, with all your billions and trillions and bumbleclartillions, how to truly care for the earth. But no, you're going to defile it. And what does it say? The Lord will destroy them that destroy the earth. And this is, bear with me, this is part of it. Right, so getting back into it, Salahia. So them elites, although Elon's on a low level, but he's got more bread than me. He's up there, but he's not elite. The fact that you know his face and you know his name proves that he can't be that rich. Right, the top super elite, them banking families, them, you don't know them. You don't really know who they are. You don't know their relatives. You don't know where they live. You don't know how they move, right? And they do that on purpose. The fact that Elon's got his face out there, he's not on a high level. But the fact is, when you're on a rulership position, you're meant to be a leader and a guide. When we're on top, when the Israelites are on top, under King David, under Yahawashi, or under Yahawashi, under King David rather, in that order, we're going to be leading these nations in righteousness. Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, Ratazah, we be their men. However, when these people are in rulership, they don't even care about their own people, right? So never mind the beast. Why? Because he is the beast, right? He's the beast man. What's it tell you in Planet of the Apes? Beware of the beast man. And this, them trials on the monkey, which it should be any month now, they're looking to start human trials with that same thing, okay? Revelation 13, verses 16 and 17 says, and he causeth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay? So that's exactly what it is. And that's what these trials, just because they're doing it on a monkey, it doesn't mean that this isn't the MOTB. They're doing clinical trials upon an animal. When monkeys are that one monkey played Pong, that ping pong game. But ultimately they're going to try and move it on to humans. All right, and that's going to be, it's going to be pushed out on a world, on a global level. Okay, so I'll get back into this article here. Elon Musk's Charagma company is under investigation by the U.S. Department of Transportation, US DOT, or US DOT, USDOT, after allegations surfaced today that it may have illegally transported pathogen-laced devices removed from monkeys. And all of this, again, is some mad scientist shit. This is from movies, but this is coming to pass, right, as it's written, which a lot of they do for gradualism. You know, they try to get people comfortable with it. They put it in shows, Black Mirror, this, that, so people get comfortable with it. And what seems so far-fetched, once you see it repeatedly, it becomes less so far-fetched. So Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3 says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." Okay, and this, look at this about verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. So the just will live by his own faith. Right, but the soul lifted up in E is not upright. Right, he's a twisted individual. Again, he is the beast man. Verse 5, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he's a proud man. And that's pride, to say you can track, trace every single human, right, every single animal. However they try to sell it, it's for, well, convenience is one, but the brain one for medical. We can give sight to the blind, we can raise the dead, we can cleanse the leper. Trying to do the gospel on the left-hand side. We can give, you know, make the lame walk, so on and so forth. Right? Neither keepeth at home, and that's what you see. He's got military bases in every fucking country, every nook and cranny of the earth. It says, who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. All right, and that's what he does. That's why you've got so many people in Babylon, you know, trying to follow after his ways, thinking that's the right way or the righteous way. But really, a lot of these nations actually hate him, but they're just in it for the money. Right? The love of money is the root of all evil. Right? So they'll sell out the principles for that. So getting back into it, says an animal welfare group raised concerns in a letter sent to the US today, asking it to investigate Musk's company Neuralink for violations of the federal hazardous material transportation law and fine it accordingly. Neuralink aims to develop a device capable of controlling a computer when implanted in the brain, but Neuralink already faces a federal probe following previous allegations of animal abuse and rushed experiments leading to unnecessary deaths. And that's the thing, there's going to be, don't think in the human trials there won't be a lot of deaths as well. Right, this one is the devil. And this is the devil's device. And we are not ignorant to Satan's devices. And although that means, you know, his purposes, I think it's the word noema in the Greek. His methodology, his purposes, his intentions. Right, this is his physical device. And that's the thing, it's a physical device, man. It's not a spiritual mark. He who's a carnal devil is not going to come with some spiritual mark. Right, if he wants to mark you, he wants to make sure he can see it. Yeah, doctrine, ideology, that's cool, but he wants to know there's something physically implanted in you, and that's that digital all. Skip down a bit. Said Musk divulged in 2019 that his company had implanted its device into a monkey that was subsequently able to control a computer with its brain. Since then, his company has shown off videos of monkeys seemingly playing video games and spelling out words using the devices placed in their heads. Neuralink has also put implants in pigs. So this man's crazy. You know, if you can't see it, what can we tell you? You know, this man is the man of sin. Right, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 1 through 4, or 1 through 8, truly. Says, now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahawashi HaMashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter as from us, as that day of Hamashiach is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, shewing himself that he is God. Right, but he's not. But that's what he pushes out. Ezekiel 28, same spirit as the prince of Tyre, which that would be him today. Isaiah 14, same spirit as the king of Babylon, that would be him today. Now Babylon the Great, especially. Verse 5, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now you know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. Right, and this is the time. This is the time to reveal E. Right, especially now. And the closer we get to the end, the more and more we have to reveal him, we have to expose him. That's why you see us flinging out videos, you know, damn near daily upon this topic. Especially when other groups want to try bring confusion, try bring mixture, try naysay, try scoff, try mock, try gainsay and resist. Okay, but it's bait, it's obvious. Verse 7 says, "For the mystery of iniquity doth already work, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed," right, which would be Esau, Edom, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. And they'll try to say this is the Antichrist, although the scriptures talk about how there's many Antichrists. Right, this is that devil, this is that E. Okay? Said, even him who's after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. So that's why we say E is a physical manifestation of the spiritual demon Satan. That's a bar. Deacon Hakai, you can use that one. Right, verse 10 says, "And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved." Right, so many people will be deceived. Many people has been deceived by his philosophy, his doctrine, his ideology. But many people will be deceived by this physical and very real charagma. Okay? So I'll leave it there. Just a quick hit. Keep pushing on this topic, because this is speaking. As it's written at the end, it shall speak. So all praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Shalom.